staying with us. Summer is here and so is the holiday season, but there's a cloud to the silver lining. Though Southern Railways has decided to run many special trains to meet the huge demand for seats, it is still not enough to manage the holiday rush. Our reporter Nithila sent us this report.
With schools and colleges closed for summer, it's that time of the year when Chennai Central begs for a breather. But if you're planning a vacation sometime soon, brace yourself for some troubles.
Advance reservation of seats on trains is not available till June. And for the people wanting to reserve their escape from the scorching heat of Chennai, it is perhaps going to be a long wait.
Trains like Nellai, Pandian, Anandapuri, Nilgiris, Coimbatore, etc. are full till 2nd June 2010. To clear the extra rush during summer season, Southern Railways organized around 488 special trains commencing from 1st April 2010 to up to June 2010. Up to 22nd May, the special trains are also booked on weekends.
Clearly, even these special arrangements are inadequate. Advance online bookings aren't helping as the tickets are sold out within minutes. Desperate travelers say the railways must look into this summer ordeal and work out a long-term solution.
And maybe they have to make the cancellation charges also a little bit more, because people are just to block the ticket and cancel it. That is what is the major reason for all these rushes.
Travel agencies are a happy lot. They seem to be the last ray of hope for many. Despite the rush, they promise to get you tickets in a jiffy.
Summer time advance 3 months full book and தக்கல்ல வந்து நாங்க அது வீட்ல இருந்து பண்றது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். 5 minutesல அது ஃபுல் ஆயிடுதலாம். இப்போ எங்க மாதிரி ஏஜென்ட் நாங்க மூவ் பண்றதனால நாங்க வந்து ஈஸியா உங்களுக்கு பண்ணி தரோம்.
Well, summer holidays seem to be on the waiting list for many. With Nithila, Bertila, NDTV Hindu.
Well, disappointed travelers then. Now here's something that may send a chill down your spine and even your tummy. Have you ever wondered if the hotels that you go to have been given the green signal for food safety? Well, our reporter Zoya Thomas discovered that the government department in charge of food safety has hardly 1/5 of the strength to monitor the quality of food we eat in the city. With a population of over 45 lakhs and eateries mushrooming all over the city, Chennai requires at least 90 food inspectors. But alas, only 16 food inspectors are currently employed by the Chennai Corporation. And this lot is clearly overworked. Understandably, it is not possible for them to monitor the quality of food being sold in the millions of eateries in the city. The result, the people suffer.
சென்னையை பொறுத்தவரை 45 லட்சம் மக்கள் வாழ்கின்ற ஒரு சென்னை ஆகும். இதில் சட்டப்படி 50,000 உள்ள பொதுமக்களுக்கு ஒரு ஃபுட் இன்ஸ்பெக்டர் என்று நியமிக்கப்பட வேண்டும். அந்த வகையில் சென்னை மாநகராட்சியில் 90 ஃபுட் இன்ஸ்பெக்டர்ஸ் இருக்கப்பட வேண்டும். ஆனால் தற்போது பணியில் இருப்பவர்கள் வெறும் 16 எண்ணிக்கையில்.
But talk to hotel owners and they say that shortage or no shortage, raids conducted by the existing food inspectors are a weapon for harassment. One hotelier who felt the brunt of such a raid testifies to this trend. However, he refuses to come on camera for fear of backlash. The Chennai Corporation, on the other hand, affirms that they are serious about food inspection and that it is not meant to be a form of abuse.
Collect food samples, and food sample is our primary responsibility. If they think it is an harassment, and if because we are taking food samples and they find, let them come and complain. We'll take action against any officer who is doing harassment.
Only 16 food inspectors for a population of over 45 lakh people. This has been the situation for the past 10 years. Yet the corporation has done nothing about it. With camera person Raja Singh, this is Zoya Thomas for NDTV Hindu.
A 38-year-old housewife has been murdered in Pallavaram. The woman's husband found her dead this afternoon. The victim's mother alerted the police immediately. The body has now been moved to the Krompet General Hospital. A post-mortem is expected to be conducted tomorrow. The police have taken the husband, Samson, into custody, suspecting his role in this murder. A quick look now into the world of business. What seemed like a bad day, then a good day, and then a bad day for the markets ended with a whimper today. Buying in power and realty stocks brought some respite to the markets, which were otherwise hurt by selling in IT and auto stocks. NDTV Profits Shakti Patra has more.
The markets might start consolidating once again, particularly since we hit that big technical resistance at 53.88 on the Nifty, then pulled back about 0.5%, and even the big psychological round number of 18,000 was never taken out on the Sensex, went very close to that, but then again pulled back. Nifty intraday had a high opening, the top at 53.88 right in the first 5 minutes of trade, but after that absolutely nothing typical of what's happening these days, just a 37-point range for the Nifty right through the day, nothing for day traders in here, and we closed just 2 points lower. Now, three sectors actually lost more than 0.5%, IT, auto and pharma. Now, auto stocks have rallied quite a bit ever since we got the March sales numbers. Today, they were down about 2 to 3%. All the big three Nifty stocks losing 2-3% in trade, and BSE Auto Index as a pack lost over 1%. The other pack which has been losing for the last 3 days is the IT Index. All the top three names in the BSE IT pack, TCS, Infi, Wipro lost about 0.8 to about 1%, and the BSE IT Index continues to sulk because of the rising rupee. Pharma names, now ever since the healthcare bill was passed in the US, these stocks have rallied quite a bit, but today probably was a day for profit booking, 0.7% down on the BSE healthcare index, these stocks losing about 2-3% in trade. Now, the surprise pack over the last few days has been the realty pack, not the big cap names today, but names like Mahindra Lifespace came out of nowhere, rallied about 13%, and the BSE Realty Index, surprisingly, was the top gainer on the BSE today. Now, we hit that big resistance at 53.88, very close to 18,000 on the Sensex. Now, going by recent past, probably the markets need to pull back a bit, find some support around 5300, 5250 before the final charge to 53.88, because that's the last technical hurdle for bulls. That's taken out over the next few days. It probably looks really bad for bears.
Still ahead, want to take a ride on the most entertaining auto? Come along to the other side to find out how.